Hi, I'm James Eade at the Eade Foundation, and I wanted to add my voice to those that are concerned about what's going on in Ukraine. And from the chess perspective, we try to stay out of politics. We don't care about your economic systems, and we just care about chess. And the Eade Foundation is always about chess without borders. We don't care what language you speak, what country you're from. But from FIDE's perspective, when one FIDE member nation goes to war with another, invades another FIDE member nation's country, there has to be something to be said, something to be done. Well, what can the average chess player do? Well, one is to speak out. One is to make your voice heard. And that's what I'm doing today. I'm this is what is the question? The question is, what do we do? What can we do? And now seeing across the bottom of your screen, there's a scroll that says how to get to the eidfoundation.org. And I'm going to change that now if I can. And I want to do a shout out to US Chess. And this is the URL that US Chess has set up for a GoFundMe campaign to support for Ukrainian chess players. And this is what we want to reinforce. It's about the Ukraine, their chess players, and it's about Russia and the Russian chess players. And we embrace the chess players. It's not the Russian Chess Federation. It's not the Russian chess players that has invaded Ukraine. It is Putin's Russia that has done that. So I'm going to share my screen right now, again, if I am technically capable of doing this. And let's see if I can. And I'm going to share the screen with you so that you can see that the US chess has stepped to the plate to support Ukrainian chess players. And you can see there's a fundraiser going on and they're short of their total right now. So this is a way you can contribute. You go to the GoFundMe link that's scrolling across the bottom of your screen now and add your 2 cents or whatever amount you can contribute to help support the Ukrainian chess players. And our hearts go out to them, to all of those people in the Ukraine that is suffering from this invasion. So I'm going to stop sharing that screen right now. And I want to talk a little bit about somebody else who has stepped up to the plate, added his voice into this. And you probably won't be surprised about this next person. And I'm going to share screen again, I'm without my producer today, so I'm testing my technical merits here. And now this is the Gary Kasparov Chess Foundation. And the Chess Foundation, I know Michael Khodorkovsky and everyone knows of Gary Kasparov, of course. He's been an outspoken opponent of Putin, and he has always been for democracy. And Ukraine is a democracy, and Russia is not. So we want to tell you that Gary Kasparov has contributed $10,000 to the support for Ukrainian chess players. I wanted to do a shout out. It's just another badge of honor in his camp. I really think that stepping up and contributing with your not only your voice, as I have done. I have made I'm going to stop screen now, sharing screen now. I have made a contribution to the US Chess GoFundMe. It's just a nominal contribution, but I just want to know that I support what they are doing. And this is the type of thing that you can do. And I also have a voice that I can share. I can share on the Facebook page of the Eade Foundation, the Eade Foundation YouTube channel, and whoever gets this message, I'd like to inspire you to do as I have done and to join the GoFundMe campaign US Chess has organized in support of the Ukrainian chess players. And this is something that we want to particularly pay attention to, because I'm looking at my phone now and I'm reminded of the Vichy France. The Vichy government is described, the regime was authoritarian, xenophobic, anti-Semitic, corporatist, and traditionalist in nature. So this is not just something that we have to worry about abroad. This is something that we have to worry about at home as well. We cannot be America first, because America first is America alone. Russia first is Russia alone. China first is China alone. And nobody can make it alone in this global market. And so some of the tactics that we're using, both in Europe and in the United States, are to put economic sanctions on Russia to get them to take notice. The ruble's value has deteriorated. So you think about 1 million rubles don't go as far as they used to. And this is one way that you can fight back against when one country invades the territory of another. And you will hear excuses as to why it was necessary to invade another country. But this is not really something that we can hold our heads high and look people in the eye and say, these are lies. And these lies of Putin are calculated. But the lies at home are more pathological than calculated. And I'm talking about how fragile democracy is, because the democracy can go away. There is nothing that says it has to be permanent. And we see this in our country today with the far right, represented by the MAGA hat wearing, Trump supporting part of our population that says we want America first. That means America alone, and we cannot be alone in this world. That's why NATO is so important. And we don't have to get too heavily philosophical about this. It's when one hand is reaching out for help, another hand has to be there. That's the way it is in life, to help each other, to support each other. And it's chess without borders. We don't care what country you're from, we don't care what language you speak, but these acts of aggression must stop. And so we cannot allow ourselves to think only of ourselves. We must think of others, help others. You can see behind me many of the countries that we have been helping through the Foundation. And this is chess without borders. This is when if we have, we give. And help us support them. We need your help. So you could go to the Foundation, if I can manage this, and donate to our help, to help us help them. That's the Foundation. But I do ask you to go to the GoFundMe campaign the US Chess has organized to support the Ukrainian chess players. And we welcome all chess players, Ukrainian, Russian, and you're all part of one family. But sometimes family members need a timeout. So Russia, you've earned a timeout. And that's all I have for you today. And I just want peace and harmony in all of the world. And hopefully we all can be in this together. Thank you.